Today on Play and Display, we'll be reviewing Hound for the OG Transformer movie. Here we go. So, since my review of the Shockwave I got from Walgreens, it looked like a G1 reissue, and sadly, it was far from it, though. But the great news is, though, the community came out and they said, hey, man, if you really want to collect Transformers, these are the series you want to get, though. So I went out right away. I got a few good comments and great recommendations from you guys. Seriously, I mean, you guys really pointed me in the right direction there. The only thing I was able to find was I found a pretty decent price on Hound for the Transformers movie, though. This is great because this is a G1 kind of reissue, I want to say. It was a Transformer I never had, and I'm really glad I got in the box here. So let's go ahead and open it up. Even though this figure has a windowless front cover, though, I love this artwork, though. It looks really good, though. Kind of lets you know what you're also going to get. When you turn to the side, though, for sure, check this out, though. You know, get a real detailed picture of what you should be getting. So, on the back, though, and here's the thing. As a kid, I loved the back of the Transformer boxes. They had little stats here. You used to be able to put some kind of like red deciphering kind of code thing there. And on the side, you get a little bit more art. Inside the box, you got your Autobot here. I imagine this bag is full of accessories for it, though. You also get yourself the instruction manual. And my first impressions of this totally brings me back to growing up with Transformers, by far. It was always something special when you got Transformers for me in the household, so I just like all the little details with it, though. I think it's a little different, though, because I remember there used to be 2 stars up front here. I don't think it had the Autobot insignia there, but you got the fold-down Jeep windshield here. You got the 2 bucket seats, though. A lot of detail. I think a lot of the stuff on the front here, like the front winch, was like chrome painted back in the day, and that chrome paint would always fall off for sure. Any G1 Transformers they used to have, they're more or less barely hanging on, though. But yeah, I really like the detail, and most importantly, though, it's got that G1 feel. It feels like a quality material for sure. The color green is a little different, I want to say. I thought it'd be a little bit darker green, kind of like this one here on the box. But that doesn't really bother me too much, though. It is cool, though. So let's go ahead and get the accessories and put it on the Jeep. And I didn't expect to get all these accessories. I imagine a few guns and stuff like that, but check this out, though. I got all these rockets, and just taking the pins off right here, this also takes me way back. I remember getting that. You got the missile launcher. You got his regular gun. You got the gun in Jeep mode. You got a rear tire and a gas can. I mean, that's just cool that they added these little features right here. With the vehicle mode accessories installed, I mean, it looks phenomenal. With the 50 cal, the jerry can, and the spare tire, this really puts the icing on the cake. All right, and after transforming Hound, it still retains that G1 look. A lot of people are going to look at this figure and think to themselves, this isn't nothing special. The arms really don't move that much. His legs have no articulation. Here's the thing, though, folks. This is an affordable, great-looking G1 Hound that I'm not really going to try to buy the original. I mean, it's just too expensive. I can buy this, and I can take it with some of my other G1 toys, some real OG Transformer toys, and it'll fit in just perfect. All right, let's go ahead and transform Hound back into a Jeep. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take these arms here on the side. I'm going to slide them back in, and then I'm going to roll them back up underneath the front fender, along with the front wheels. And then, see these little things here on the side, these little rocker panels or doors, you're going to want to go ahead and fold them over. Just like that. You're going to pop up the windshield. Give yourself a little bit of room so when you drop the seats, you don't bump it. And speaking about those seats, we're going to go ahead and pry them back. And there it is. And now for my final review for Hound for the Transformers movie. I'm going to base a detail on the original character. I'm going to just compare it to that. There's a few things that the original had that this one doesn't, and that's mostly going to be the chrome here on the weapons. I mean, not a huge issue, but I am going to deduct a half a point for that. The second thing I'm having a problem with here is this missile. It's just kind of it's a little flimsy inside there. Another half a point I'm going to deduct. One more thing, too. I'm glad they put the stickers on from the factory. I'm not a big fan of installing stickers. I put them on so damn crooked. But if I remember right, there was 2 stars here. And I think there was also a star on the spare tire. Minor detail, but still half a point. So base that off of everything else. Count it up. Looks like we're looking at an 8.5 out of 10, though. Now for articulation, this one's a really tough one to grade because by today's standard, this thing would get low marks. We're talking like 2, 3. But comparable to, now I said I've never owned Hound, I've never played with Hound growing up, but I have played with other figures similar to this scale right here. And Forest Time and comparing Forest Time, I mean, I'm probably going to have to give it a 6. There were better Transformers that had better articulation. This is one of the earlier releases of the G1 line, and eventually down the road they got more articulate, I want to say. But for the most part though, 6, it's not a bad thing. It's more or less not going to have a lot of posability to it, but it's still going to be decent though. And now for fun factor. Now this figure right here was something I never saw in the department stores whatsoever. I would always ask for it from my mom. And it's like, Mom, if you ever find the Jeep Transformer, I always told her the Jeep. If I told her how, she wouldn't know what the hell I was talking about. But she would always get like a generic one. I remember one year I asked for Bumblebee, she got me like a Zybot freaking Transformer that turned into an actual bee itself. It wasn't the Volkswagen Bug. So that being said though, I have it now. I've spent $34.95 for it. It's a fun factor. Where does it sit? And to be honest with you guys, it's just pretty decent. It's not super high, it's not super low, mostly because I like Hound. I did not have Hound. I like Jeeps when I was a kid. I still like Jeeps as an adult. But there's other figures I want to get in line that are G1 inspired or G1 reissues. This one right here, I'm going to put the fun factor at 8.25. The reason why, I'm still going to oppose it. I'm still going to use it as a Jeep mostly for the, it's probably going to sell on the shelf in Jeep form for the most part. But whenever I have more Transformers around for like a diorama, or if I want to have a little diorama of them fighting some Decepticons, he's going to be available for it though. And I know the creativity is going to flow from this and just going to be reliving some of these old episodes, so I'm so happy. But I need to get those other figures first. That's why it's getting 8.25. And thank you guys so much for watching. Big shout out though to the Transformer community that really helped me point me in the right direction. I got off on a really wrong foot as far as what I wanted to get and what I thought I'd be getting. Now I have a better and clearer plan on what I should be getting for my collection. And here's the thing though, like I'm not gonna get every Transformer there is. I want to get the Transformers that either I didn't have or a really good version of like a G1. And from there on out, who knows what happens though. But thank you guys so much. Also about the 300 sub contest, so leave a comment down below. Contest hasn't started yet though, but what series of action figure would you like for the price to be? And I will find a good price for you guys. I'm not gonna cheap out and give you some freaking pegworm. You're all gonna get something good. But go ahead, leave a comment down below over the next couple of videos. Like I said, I'm going on vacation, but I'll still be putting videos out. Leave a comment about what series you want. Whatever series gets the most votes, that will be the main prize, and I'll make sure you get something good. Until then, guys, love you.